Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott Challen, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2022 I Built It Smarter live feed event. Yeah. I am coming to you live from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, where it is absolutely teeming down outside right now. Our guest judges, who I'll introduce you to in a second, seem to have brought the weather up from Mexico, but we'll let them off with that one. It's certainly, the weather's not doing us any favours for building today, but it's a great time to take some, to have a moment to have a look at some of the amazing work that you guys have done in the I Built It Smarter photo competition. Now, as you guys would know, this might be, if you're not sure, this is our third year running this. We first ran the competition in 2020. And I shot this little event on my GoPro in our office. We gave away $2,000, and it was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. COVID had just kicked off. We were full of bad news. It was all doom and gloom everywhere we looked, but we were seeing the amazing structures that you guys at home were building. And we thought, why not take that and turn that into an opportunity for us to give back to you and showcase some of the amazing work that you've done, because we were super proud of it. There were 44 entries that year. We gave away a couple of $1,000, and it really gave us an opportunity to try and use a bit more of what you guys do and showcase that. Here we are a couple of years later, kindly giving away $50,000 donated by the Blue Scope Lysart guys over in the corner there. Yeah! And that is not chicken feed, kids. That's a huge amount of money. I believe at the moment this might be Australia's largest home improvement competition. And you've tuned in today because 125 people have entered that competition. The standard of entries were absolutely off the charts this year. Really impressive. And so we're going to showcase a few of those to you now. And here's a bit of a montage of some of those videos. Wow. Oh, geez. Like, when I look at it in a video montage like that, I actually get emotional looking at it. It's crazy to think about how many structures we've supplied and what an amazing job you guys have done at home. Yeah. Step-by-step installation guides, putting in the hard yards yourself, working on weekends, working in the sun, working in the rain. We are so proud of you, and well done. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today with our celebrity judges, and I am so proud to announce to you we have Aimee Stanton, the Lady Tradie. Aimee, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I was like not sleeping last night because it felt like Christmas, because everyone has just done such a good job and you have all smashed it out, and I'm excited to go through the entries. But my name's Aimee. I'm a plumber turned DIY and tiny house builder, presenter, speaker. I love getting around, people just getting out there, giving it a crack, even if you have no idea what you're doing, just getting out there, and it always turns out amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you, Aimee. Welcome.
Thank you.
And certainly a familiar face to many of you guys out there. We have Keith the Blockinator. Keith, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a chippy, foreman, TV presenter, can be a bit grumpy at times, but today I am really impressed with what Smartkits have delivered, and I'm going to be very, very happy, and I assure you I'm not going to get grumpy today.
Well, we don't want to make Keith grumpy, that's for sure, but we are really, really proud to have you both here with us, and certainly it's been a real highlight of the competition that you guys were kind enough to grace us and come up here and have a crack at this with us as well.
Great to be here.
Yeah, thanks very much. Now, Aimee, you're the only plumber between two chippies here. So we know that you're the one that gets paid the most out of the three of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I get covered in poo.
I'm not going to dispute that. That is true. Choosing a trade in wood or
you're a bit
steel.
smelly.
It has been a long morning, though.
It's been a long morning, guys.
Guys, we're really proud to have you here. Thank you very much. And we look forward to getting your feedback on these entrants and having a conversation about it as we go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with Joe from Due South Australia. Welcome, Joe.
Due South Australia is an organisation that started in 18 months ago. It was been a dream of our founder Peter Clark since about 2019. We have 3 homes in the beautiful town of Ulverston, Tasmania, and now we have off-grid adventure facility, and we do mountain biking, kayaking, bushwalking, and we have the military, first responders and veterans come through our programs that we work with service providers, and we just allow for them to have a safe place, like a home away from home, whilst they're going through their wellness initiatives.
That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah. And I know Peter Clark, one of the key founders of the organisation, have served with him in the Air Force over 20 years ago. We were young pups back then. When I found out about Due South and what these guys were doing, we just wanted to get involved with it. And as you guys know, we're very proud of our support for veterans charities. Last year, we raised a great ton of money for a veterans charity. And this year, we thought we'd do the same thing for Due South. And we're certainly really proud to have you here. Thank you so much for making the long trek up from Taswegia to be here. No offence to my Tasmanian customers. You guys do live a long way from here. But you, like the Victorians here, brought the weather with you. So.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're not as dangerous as the Mexicans, so.
You're close to Mexico. You're like Colombia.
Perfect.
And so, can you tell me about how you got involved with Due South?
Sure. So I've been a member of our local SES team for Circular Head.
You're an SES?
Correct,
nice.
Yes. Yeah, so I've been a member for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
And I've also been involved with the local Lions Club.
Yeah.
And as all volunteer charity minds know, you never say no to anything. I was asked for a meeting with Pete and asked to get on board, and I couldn't wait to jump at this one. So I've been on the board now for 18 months. Yeah. And to be honest with you, a charity that has only been 18 months old, to have so many facilities and now looking at a community hub, it's mind-blowing. You know, when things are meant to happen, they will happen fast.
Yeah, and I can say, like, after talking to Pete and some of the guys associated with it and yourself, you guys are so passionate about what you're doing here, and you really want to connect with the veteran community and the first responder community and their families. There is a massive gap in Australia for services for those people, especially the first responders. There's really nothing out there for those guys after they get out. So this is an opportunity to build and be a part of something that really will give back to those guys. And that SCS stuff, that can be a challenge at times, especially in a place like Tassie with some of the weather down there.
Yeah, it can. So our particular unit does road crash rescue, and about 80% of our call-outs will be road crash rescue. So that takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of mental strength to be able to get through that and to get the job done. But we have a really great support within our team, and that's what keeps us going.
Yeah, good on you, Joe. We're really pleased to have you. Thank you very much for everything you do. We'll have a bit more of a chat a little bit later on. Guys, Due South Australia, welcome up to
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're going to have a look at a video of our top 20 finalists. And I've got the Australian Warfighter Coffee Cup here. I don't know if you can see that one in the shot. And we have got some of their merch over there. Ian, regrettably, wasn't able to make it today, and I was going to have a chat to him. Hence, like I said, the silent pause. I'm going to give Warfighter a shameless plug, though. These guys do amazing work. Ian and his team provide coffee machines and beans and Nespresso pods and all the rest of it using this brand. They do a really good product. They roast the beans up on the Sunshine Coast. They supply them all over Australia. And the profits from this business 100% go to veterans charities. And we've been really proud to be a part of that. And our team has been 100% fueled on Australian Warfighter Coffee for months now.
Have you had your coffee today? Is that why?
I've had about 17 cups so far. And if my GP's watching this, she'd be freaking out right now too. But it's a really good brew, and I recommend you guys jump on the Australian Warfighter site, have a look at the merch that they have as well, the hoodies, the shirts, the jackets, the hats. The quality of the merch is absolutely top notch. I've been fighting off everyone in the office for the cups and the hats. Trust me, they're that good. And we're going to be giving away some of this stuff later on today, so thanks very much. So small interruption to the thing there. Our top 20 finalists, so my goodness, that video, how good was that?
Oh, it sent shivers down my spine. I'm so stoked and so happy that everyday, ordinary people are getting out here and creating them. It's just insane. Yeah,
no, they're pretty impressive. What do you reckon, Keith?
Yeah, well, as Aimee said, like it's just an average person producing a very high quality pergola or veranda, and it's they obviously get a lot of help from Smartkits though.
Yep.
I think as a team, Smartkits must provide enough information for people to put up these quite difficult structures, and I'm very impressed.
Yeah, well, the team that we've been cutting across to there, doing all the whooping and yelling in the background there, 100% the support team. We have builders, we have tradesmen, we have guys that have been on the tools for many years, we have people that have been involved in designing these structures for many, many years as well as detailing the designs and ordering them, the logistics team that gets them to site, and we are very proud of what they do. So yeah, no, the support's there. If you want to buy a kit, we'll give it a good red hot crack at getting it right for you.
I reckon you get a phone call from me soon. I'm actually about to do your pergola.
There we go. We can sell a job to Keith from the boss, mate. The problem is you'll probably win the 2023 competition, eh?
Wow. with 25k up for grabs, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. The only people that have any dramas building our kits are the tradies because they don't read the instructions. That's a fact. Hey guys, we are going to have a chat about some of the structures that you guys liked. So let's have a quick look at this one. We're going to get that up on the TV. Aimee, entry number 23, Adam from Sealands, New South Wales. You scored this one a 9 out of 10. What are you seeing here?
Ads, I absolutely loved it. Just how it looks out onto your beautiful garden. I think you've done a great job of it. It's clean. It looks great, the bottom of it, the downlights, the posts. It's just done really neat. I love it. You have absolutely smashed it out, and I want to come around there for a beer one day.
Yeah, nice work, mate.
It's very big, isn't it?
And look, that one's interesting because it falls back towards the house. Yeah. So rather than fall it away, they've fallen it back and really opened up that view, really opened up the aspect of it. And a few things to consider when doing a job like that with regards to how the water gets off the roof as well. And being a plumber, that's more your line there, Aimee. But you can understand the difficulties they would have had with stuff like that.
Oh, they would have had so much difficulties, and it looks great. And I reckon they've done a great job.
Yeah, special mention for that one. This is one that was one of my personal favourites. Entry number 34, Robert from Blackmans Point, New South Wales. Now, I scored this one a 9 out of 10. This was a deck structure, steel frame deck structure with a landing for the staircase and that amazing non-insulated gable roof there. That's a really complex structure to build. There's a lot of steel in 2 kits that arrive, and then being able to build that himself, mate, absolute legend. You've done a fantastic job of that, and when we saw those photos, we were blown away. The team were really impressed with that one, so well done on that. That was awesome. Keith. Entry number 37, Peter from Pearce in the ACT. You scored this one a 9 out of 10.
It's very, very impressive. Love the light wells. It allows natural light to come in. Would have been quite difficult to do to set out there and get all the light wells in even positions. Everything's parallel, everything's plumb, it's so clean. It's beautiful. I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah, that's a really amazing looking job. And one of the key things about our insulated panel roofs is the ability to put a light section within those roofs. And they are a fully engineered product. That's a complete light panel kit that comes in there so that you still get a smooth, consistent finish on the underside of that roof.
It's very clean.
Yeah, and a great way, especially in the southern states, like in ACT, let a little bit of ambient light in there and try to lighten the house up. So it's a really good trick, that one. Mate, top job, well done. This was one of my favourites as well. Entry number 59, Glenn from Aberglasslyn in New South Wales. And look, you'll notice a trend here for me. I'm looking at some of the complexity in these gabled roofs. Standard custom orb corrugated roofing with a grey finish on the underside. But the internals on that one, the beams, the hip at each end, the box gutter sections where it attaches to the house, that is a really, really awesome job. And for a home DIY to have a crack at that, what do you reckon, Keith?
Yeah, very difficult. As you say, adding a box cutter in there makes the process a lot harder. All the gables, everything, it's just a very, very difficult build, and it's worked out very well. The other thing I like about it is the steel's allowed you to have bigger spacings rather than have members everywhere. Yeah. It's quite clean that way.
Yeah, it looks really clean. Aimee, what do you think of that one?
Oh, I'm just like loving the box gutter. That's my forte. Like, great job. They're not easy. I reckon, yeah. And it just looks so complex to do, but it turned out great, and you've done a great job.
Well, the good thing about those gabled roofs with us is, depending on the location and how much work you want us to pre-do on it, we can supply all of those beams pre-cut to length as well. So that makes a massive difference. We get some customers who don't want them cut to length because they're going to make variations on site, which is understandable. But we can make that structure as simple as we possibly can for you to make the process as easy as possible.
The other thing too, it's with Smartkits engineering, it's good to see that you've got the post going right in the ground. You don't need braces, a lot cleaner look. Yeah. And again,
yeah, and when we were talking about some of those structures earlier, like, where's the bracing?
Yeah,
we don't need it. We don't need it. We can get away without it. So that's
very smart.
Bonus.
I think as well how you pre-cut them, that stops people from doing the old 100mm trick. And then they're like, oh no. So that's great. Yeah. So good. It makes it so easy.
Hey, Keith,
I'm doing the 100mm trick all the time.
I was going to say, how many people on the block
do you guys use tape measures?
you just step it out. That's good enough.
I know.
I don't own a tape measure.
You'd see a bit of that, Keith. You about that long?
Yeah, no. Should be
About that
right.
much, mate. That was Glenn from Aberglasslyn. Let's have a look at entry number 81, Grant from Edge Hill in Queensland. Aimee, you scored this one a 9 out of 10.
Grant, I think there's a pool around there and I can just picture it. It's so good. Even the deck is from Smartkits Australia, which is amazing. It's all module put together, freestanding, it's clean. It looks like just a great area to take it to transition from inside the house to be like, I'm going to go out on this epic patio, live the dream. Yeah, I reckon you've done a great job, Grant. Well done.
Yeah, that's an incredible job. And decking laid on that one as well, some hardwood decking, which we absolutely love.
Yep.
A lot of people using composite these days as well on those steel frame decks, which is perfectly fine. We have no problem with that with our steel frames.
And Scott, did you provide the decking structure?
We don't. We provide the steel frame for the deck. Yep. But the clients supply their own timber for the decking. Yep. Same with the timber posts. If you see timber posts in a structure, we've worked with the client to come up with the right option for them, and they've sourced their own timber posts and timber decking. But the steel frame deck, the roof support posts in that one, and the roof all came from us as one supplied kit. It's actually 2 models that have been engineered, and credit to our ordering team and logistics team, Miko, who does our ordering. Conversation with the customer. Mick's been building these things for 15 years. There's not much that he comes across that he doesn't know how to work with. And we throw all the tricky ones at him. And so with a structure like that, you'll get, oh yeah, there's a deck and the roof. We design it so that the roof post will incorporate into the actual deck design as well. So trying to make it as straightforward as possible. With that one, you'd build the roof first and then build the deck under it later on. So well done, mate. That was an awesome job. That was entry 81, Grant from Edge Hill. Keith, number 93, Mick from your neck of the woods, Croydon, Victoria. Mate, what do you reckon about this one?
Well, it's quite a big structure and a bit of work in getting all those 4 hardwood posts in line. Lovely deck, great area just to sit down and enjoy a coldie.
Yep.
And just an all-round good job.
Mate, what do you reckon those posts would have weighed?
Well, a bit heavy for me, let's say. That's when I call the mates in. I promise them a 6-pack each, and
A 6-pack? That's a bit of a rip-off. What about
well, we don't make as much money as plumbers, you know what I mean? So, I know you guys deal in Dom Perignon. We deal in 6-packs.
We're just down here drinking craft beer, mate.
I'm not doing it.
Bloody plumbers.
I spoke to Mick about that one, and that structure there, he's actually going to line the underside of that roof. He just ran out of time. He just didn't get it done before the competition entries closed.
Yep.
But a lot of beams in that roof. Credit to you, Mick. Those hardwood posts, mate, they are not easy to work with. And as we well know, they're about twice as expensive as they were 12 months ago.
Correct.
As well. So, mate, I hope you got them nice and early, and throw a good coat of oil on them and look after them, because they're worth an absolute ton of money these days. That last one was really impressive, and I know that one was a favourite for you, Keith. You mentioned that. Yep. Some great comments from you guys. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. Good feedback.
worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move into some special prizes. This is what we call our special categories before we get to our 3-to-1 winners of the competition. We've got a few categories here to give away, and our first one is the Spirit of the I Built It Smarter photo competition. I really enjoy this part of the event every year. We've done it this way for a few years now, where we pick a few different structures that have got a great story about them, or some unusual stuff, and we give away something. And as you guys know, we love to give away stuff. And this year, this is our Spirit of the I Built It Smarter competition. This is a $200 Bunnings voucher, and we've given this award to a leader and her husband who have built this amazing insulated roof structure. This is actually 2 kits that butt up side by side. Great colour combination there. I think that's monument beams and monument posts, really popular at the moment. That's a stock standard colour for us as well. But a leader and her husband, special mention to you guys, in your 70s, in your 70s, And I can only imagine how many building projects you guys have done together and you haven't divorced yet. So credit to you, fantastic. You guys just showing you that anyone can build a smart kit. When they did their research with us, conversations around their capability to do it, the step-by-step instruction guides, the pre-cut materials, everything in the kit there. You guys are definite worthy winners of the I Built a Smarter photo. The special mention. The I Built a Smarter Spirit of the Prize competition. I was about to give you away the first prize there. Definitely a worthy winner. Our next category is the Cutest Pet Award. This is a hotly contested competition. The category itself, Cutest Pet. We get some pretty amazing entries here, and we've got a little video montage of some of the cutest pets that entered this year. Oh my goodness, I could hear the crowd over here, heartstrings tugging away, looking at all those amazing animals. And I've got to say, special mention to Eleanor and her bovine friends that love hanging out on her deck. If you guys caught the images of that one, there can only be one winner though, and our cutest pet this year goes to entry number 103, Paul from Mount Hutton in New South Wales. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah.
Now, you have one. Paul's two dogs there, Oscar and Oliver. I'm not sure which one is which, but they are cute as heck. And look at the faces on those guys. Looking up adoringly at that smart kit. Now, I believe that you have won a $200 pet barn voucher. So congratulations. That's really cool. We also wanted to give a special award this year. This is our Special Mention Award. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Special Mention Award, and this is a $200 Bunnings voucher. And so over the last couple of years, COVID has done its best to create some ingenuity and innovation when it comes to running a business. And I can tell you that firsthand when it comes to running a business over the last couple of years. And so we've given this award to Brendan from Cairns in Queensland, who turned his freestanding insulated roof into a drive-through burger bar. Like, I mean, honestly, a drive-through burger bar. Could you get much better than that? Socially distant, working from the car, handing those burgers out through the window. Mate, that was a cyclonically engineered, because you're up in a C2 region, kit delivered to site. You've done an amazing job with that. Absolutely incredible. And credit to you, mate. I'm really looking forward to getting up to Cairns and driving through that and staring adoringly at that and the 3 cheeseburgers I promise I'll buy. So well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is a really popular one this year. The amount of entries was absolutely awesome for the Best Pool Pavilion. Did you see how I got that cue right then? You nailed it! Ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away a $200 Swim Mart voucher to the winner of this category. Let's take a quick look at a video of some of those entrants. Holy cow, some of the entrants into that this year were amazing. The swimming pools, the pavilions. I want to have a beer under every single one of them. I hope you all invite me around, because I'd certainly love to share that experience with you. That'd be great on a hot Sunday afternoon. There can only be one winner in this category though, and the Best Pool Pavilion goes to Entry number 94, Murray from Texas in Queensland. Wow, wow. Freestanding Dutch gable structure next to his swimming pool. Just some traditional black pool fence, nothing amazing, no glass, nothing special, but just a really simple and clean look. That's a really advanced type of structure to build yourself as well. That Dutch gable, more of a traditional look. We don't see a heck of a lot of them around anymore, but I tell you what, mate, you've nailed that. That looks absolutely amazing. And judges, what do you reckon about that one?
Oh, that gable is just insane, and it would be so hard to do if you didn't have Smartkits kind of just telling you the step-by-step, simple to follow it, and it's just turned out amazing. More people have to get on the Dutch gable.
Yeah, Dutch gable for the win.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Keith?
Totally agree. Normally when we're doing Dutch gables, we refer to a Hancock's roofing book, but Smartkits, with Smartkits you don't need to do that. And even doing your calculations through the Hancock's roofing book is difficult. You take all the hard work out of it. And as you say, Dutch gables aren't around anymore. They're very effective, hard to build, and it's been nailed. I even like how it's got a downpipe as well to get rid of the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you know, the thing is that customer made a decision after looking at all of our different pool pavilions and chose something completely different. Didn't go with what would be a traditional freestanding skillions type roof. And credit to you guys that choose that one because it's an amazing structure and the entrants were incredible this year. But this one was a real standout for us. Those posts into concrete footings, which means he did the preparation, got those posts in before he concreted the pool area as well. So made a lot of thought into that project and an absolute credit to you. Great combination and a worthy winner of the $200 swim up voucher. All right, so as we move on, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a chat with Due South about what we've been doing as far as our charity work goes. Joe, welcome back.
Thank you, Scotty.
This is a pretty exciting moment for me. Being a veteran from the Air Force community, having veterans in our organisation, credit to you guys as well, and credit to everyone that served out there, has served, currently serving, first responders, SES guys, AMBOs, all of you know how we feel about you, and we certainly want to give back as much as we can. This year, we decided to donate $50 from every kit we sold to Due South Australia during our 6-week sale period.
That's incredible, Scotty.
Well,
truly overwhelming, and you're the first person to, your company is the first person to give us a donation. It's all been self-funded, so.
Yeah, I remember talking to Clarkie about that. You guys have bootstrapped this whole thing yourselves. You paid for all the facilities, you're running the courses down there, you're bringing veterans in, and you guys are paying for it. You're doing it all yourselves.
Correct.
Volunteer time. You guys are going to do a community hub with this money. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure thing. So the Seasonal South Motel has kindly donated a community room, which will benefit the first responders and veterans of our community. We're hoping to work with Keen Partnerships, which is a recruitment agency for veterans, first responders and military. So it's an incredible opportunity. We'll be running courses from there. We'll also be bringing in service clubs and other organisations. So it's actually not just going to benefit the veterans, first responders and military personnel in the community. It's actually going to be a broader ideal.
And what caught me by surprise was the amount of veterans who, after their service, kind of moved to Tasmania. Like, you guys have got a real network of them down there. Hey, you know, it's like, need to get away, need some fresh air, need some quiet, and that's where they head to. Yeah, it must be a beautiful bit of the country. I can't wait to bring the team down there.
We will look after you.
You guys will look after us.
We certainly will.
And so this year, Smartkits, my guys, we managed to, with the amount of kits that we sold, $50 from every single kit sold. And we have raised an absolute eye-watering $11,350 for Due South.
Wow. My goodness, thank you all. Thank you, Scotty.
That's a massive check, isn't it?
That is a massive check.
You reckon you'll get that one on the carry-on on the plane?
I'd love to take it back with me.
$11,350, $50 from every kit sold during our 6-week sale period. And special shout out to our crew here who also managed to talk about that story with our clients and our customers and mention what we were doing with Due South, and credit to you guys. You did a great job in helping to raise this money, so thank you very much as well.
Thank you guys so much. I know you've put in a big effort, so this is going to make an amazing impact on our community, so thank you.
It's been awesome having you here, Joe. Thank you very much for coming up and talking about Due South with us. We really look forward to being able to do a lot more with you guys in the future. I reckon that going forward, we're going to be able to beat that check every year, because I'm that person that wants to do better every single time. Look where we are today, kids. So we can do better than this next year, I reckon. So thank you very much.
I believe you. Thank you so much, Scotty.
My absolute pleasure.
You're amazing.
Thank you. All right. We're there. We're at that point. We're going to give away a whole bunch of your money, BlueScope Lysart. And just before I get on to that, the guys from BlueScope Lysart are our main roll former that roll form our steel products. As you know, I'm a ridiculous patriot to my core. I literally have an Australian flag tattooed on my heart. And I won't buy anything imported. We will only use Australian-made steel. Our partnership with these guys go back a really, really long way, to the point where I used to work for them once upon a time before we started the company. And I'm really proud of our association with them and what they've done to donate this money. So thank you very much to BlueScope Lysart again.
Yeah.
Guys, we are heading into the announcing our winners, and I believe that we have a video montage of this. Third place video. You'd actually struggle to think we rehearsed this, wouldn't you? But let me just say, if we wanted it to be polished and we wanted it to be perfect, we would have shot it last week.
But we nailed the rehearsal.
We actually did.
Yeah, but that's because we could ask for instructions.
Better without a crowd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard crowd too, hey. I know.
Tough crowd.
They probably had 6 tins at the Breakfast Creek before they got
I think
here.
it makes it all the better.
Yeah. Hey, guys, this is the part where we give away the big kahunas, all the cashola. And being a chippy, Keith knows all about cash.
Not as much as the plumber.
I still can't get over the six-pack thing. Like, slab.
Oh, the banter. It's been fun this
Bloody
morning.
plumbers.
Okay, you kids play nice with each other, all right? I've seen chippies fight with plumbers on site too. It ain't pretty.
Every day. And they stink.
I showered this morning.
Oh, bullshit.
We're going to be giving away our third prize, and so we are going to get Aimee to announce the third place winner.
All right, guys, who's excited?
Can we have a drum roll? Drum roll.
Drum roll. Third place, and once again, you have all done an amazing job. All right. Third place goes to entry number 75, Adam Adzi, St. Agnes, SA. You have done an amazing job. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very impressive.
Aimee, tell me what you're seeing in that entry.
Oh, just those beams coming up there. Like, it's very complex and it's clean. I love the insulation. They've done a great job. It would have taken a while.
I thought you would load downpipes being a plumbing component.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
The,
I thought that would bore people if
How
I
many beams
started
you put
talking
up in your
about.
time?
Hey, have a look at that.
Sorry,
see
the downpipes.
Yeah.
Oh, those clip spacings
They-
is right
you
on
go.
us.
Are they to code?
Yeah. Gutters are flowing down. We all know that. That's all plumbers know. Shit and water flows down. You've done a great job.
It is very impressive.
Hey, just a quick one on that as well. That was a real standout for us. And Keith,
Yeah.
you'll appreciate this. Those timber posts are running through the eave, up through the roof to support that roof there. Have a look
Incredible
at that.
in a couple of situations.
They're using them as roof penetration brackets, but they've run them up the wall. How about that?
Yeah. Wouldn't have been easy. It's quite, again, another big structure too.
And keep in mind that Adam has given us measurements. He's measured his house. We've given him some assistance in how to do that. And then we've designed a kit to go with those measurements. We've got 3 walls to deal with here.
There's one massive thing that I like what Smartkits do. Now, your roofs quite often lead onto another roof rather than make an own gutter and everything like that. So all your water falls on the existing roof, which means you don't have to add down pipes everywhere. You don't have to hook up the stormwater. You're simply using the existing gutter, and it's very smart.
Adam, look, he's come up with that idea. That's his design. He's come to us and said, hey, I've got an idea. Can you guys help me create this? And because quite often, and look, I spent 15 years on the road quoting these things. You get out to site and you get customers who tell you what they have in mind, and you're like, oh, I can see problems, I can see this. It's difficult. But these customers, to their credit, have gone, you know what, I'm going to do this and this is going to happen. And they've done it. And
you guys make it happen. They're like, draw you up a plan, and you're like, all right, I've got this.
I've got it. So Adam, well done, mate. $2,500. Brilliant.
We actually have an equal third place.
Equal third place, Keith.
Equal third prize, entry number 87. It's Phil from Lalor Park in New South Wales. Well done, mate.
Oh,
very impressive.
Wow. Tell me what you're seeing there, Keith.
Well, again, there's a step in the roof. Always makes it harder. A lot of posts. I like how the deck's off the ground quite a lot. I like the plinth of the deck. It's very clean. I just think it's a big area that I want to sit down and have a coldie in.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I really like it.
And you know, one of the things that really sets that deck off is the stainless cable balustrading that he's done there. Now, he's provided that and installed that himself around our roof kit. But it's such a clean way to look through your deck. It really opens it up, hey?
And I like the light wells. They wouldn't be easy to build.
Yep. Once again, falling back to the house as well.
Falling back to the house. So you're utilising existing gutter rather than having to put in another one, which means you've got to hook up the stormwater, which means you have to dig holes, dig through concrete. That's just a smart way of building. Yeah,
and the skylights with the insulated roofing, and another small feature that you might not have picked up, the fan on that one.
I did notice that.
So the insulated panel will carry a fan under the right circumstances. We supply a fan bracket that goes on the roof and bolts through the panel to carry the fan load as well. So that's fully available through Smartkits Australia.
Yeah, and even with the skylights, how they're directly kind of where the windows are, the doors are, to let light in. If people are scared that it's kind of going to make it more darker, they're perfect for that right near the windows.
Yeah, that insulated flyover.
The gap would provide a bit of ventilation, I think, as well, and a bit of airflow.
Yeah, it just adds light and height and size. As a, back 30, 40 years ago, building these things would have been attached to the fascia. It would have been really low. Would have been 2,300 at tops at the lowest end. Now we're looking at roofs like this where you can have 3.5 metres at the projection end and really open it up.
Another thing I've noticed with Smartkits too, they don't attach to fascias. Which
sometimes,
yes, but you have to beef it up. As I say, your Smartkits for a reason. They're making it very easy for the DIY guy. I know that a lot of my chippy mates would struggle to build this, and Smartkits make it easy.
Yeah, nice work, mate. Thanks very much. Congratulations. That was to Phil, $2,500, mate.
Phil.
Brilliant effort, mate. All right, our second place winner. Cut the video. Have we got a video? They were talking about some big bickies now. Last year we gave away $5,000 as our first prize. This year we're giving it away as our second prize. Our first prize, of course, being absolutely huge. Keith, I believe that you've got the second prize winner.
I do. It's entry number 54. It's Joel from Corlette in New South Wales, mate. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. $5,000 coming your way. Very impressed with this. This is a very, very tricky build. A lot of posts, a lot of beams. I love the skillion roofs. They're all parallel with each other. This would have been a very, very tricky build, and I reckon this would have taken you a little bit of time. For me to quote this job, I'd be looking at maybe a few weeks, I think, maybe even 3 weeks. But it's worked out perfectly. It's provided a lot of shade, and again, it's another area I'd like to sit down and have a cold in. Definitely.
What are you seeing there, Aimee, with regards to that structure?
I'm just looking where it is, and it looks like it's at it's just makes it so much more grander. You can tell with the existing house, and putting this on, people would look at that and be like, oh my God, I want to party there. I want to have beers there. I want to have a six-pack there with Keith, maybe.
Is he bringing the
Maybe
beer?
not.
It's not going to smell okay, it'll be all right.
But yeah, it's just so much has gone into it, and yeah, I'm trying to look for downpipes and
Yeah.
just to have a look.
I take
You've
it you like a
stressed me
drink,
out
don't you?
now.
One of the standouts on this one for me was it's an older home, weatherboard home. That's a concrete deck there, supported by some brick pillars by the look of it.
Yeah.
And what they've done is they've taken something that's really quite old, probably a 1950s, 1960s build, and literally dragged it kicking and screaming into the 21st century with that build there, because that is intersecting, elevated, overlapping. You know, we've got a post running through a roof sheet to support.
Yeah.
So someone had to cut that hole through that roof sheet. We can't supply that hole prefabricated as much as we'd like to, because I could guarantee you it'd be out. But you've done that on site, mate, Joel, and mate, your friends, whoever's helped you build that one, absolute credit to you, mate. Well done.
Well done.
Totally.
So good.
Unlucky not to win.
Yeah, very, very close this year, because what we did was we, with the competition, as you guys know, we took the 10 entries that had the most interactions from our social media. We added them into the 20 kit prize pool, and then we got the judges. We sent them out to you guys randomly, sent you those 20. When was that? A week ago, and you had a chance to go through them and score them. So you scored them yourselves.
We did.
Yeah, and then those scores came back and were run through the supercomputer. No, it takes up a whole room, that computer. It's a supercomputer. And we came up with calculations for the winner. And I am proud to say we have a first prize winner today.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'll blame Aimee for that cue.
I messed up one cue, guys. You'll never see me again. I'm out. All right. First place winner. Are you ready? And I think the best thing about this, we all agreed that they
Unanimous.
done a great job. Drum roll. This is so much money. Like, this is life-changing money. And it,
Yeah.
I better announce. People like, just get to it, Aimee. All right. The winner, first prize, is entry number 121, Melanie and Andrew from Bowraville. 25K coming your way. That's insane. You can spend 25K on decking it out. It looks amazing.
I'm not sure if there's got much left to do there,
I
Aimee. They've nailed it with that one.
So impressive.
When we first saw the photos for this one, I wasn't with you guys when you first saw it, but I know I was looking at that just going, oh my God.
Me too.
Yeah, mind blown.
Did you guys all vote? Now, I voted this as a winner. Did you guys?
100%.
Yeah.
This was my number 10
Unanimous.
structure as well. Yeah, it was
I scored
unanimous.
that a 10.
Yeah, and look, a 10 coming from the Blockinator.
That's insane.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
Honestly, don't.
Doesn't.
You guys need to apply next year for the block.
Yeah, you know, he didn't even walk around with the blue tape on this one.
No, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't need to. It's
sense.
so bloody good. I'm very, very impressed.
What are you seeing there, Aimee?
Oh, firstly, the location of where it is. It just brings the community together. They got their, I presume that's a pool house, shed type thing there, the main dwelling. And also, they could have just gone with the flat one, but they're like, nah, we're going all in. We're going to smash this out. We're going to ask Smartkits how to do it. And then they've just done an amazing job of it. I love how this goes up so high. How high is that? Like, that looks
That'd be
insane.
4 metre posts,
Yeah,
easy
wow.
out of
Have
ground.
to be.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, that's a long span between those two buildings, so it's not like you can do it in one roof. So to come up with the idea to break that up, to intersect those two roofs together, perfect. And it's open and it flows.
Such a good design.
Yeah.
It really fits the existing facades.
Yeah.
The colours match really well. It's very clean, sharp.
These guys, as I understand it, worked overtime to get this thing finished for the competition as well, and so they're
did a
real
good
credit
job,
to
guys.
them. Yeah, absolutely. They actually bought another kit as well that's at the front of the house. So there's an entranceway roof that was part of their entry into this competition, but obviously the standout is this back one here, and the house painted in blue for Smartkits and a yellow front door, I might add.
You need this on your website. This is like the promo house.
Yeah, this is the house, and look, I'm hoping we're going to give Melanie and Andrew a phone call, I believe, and see if we can't make their day. What do you reckon,
Yes.
guys?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Live television.
Hopefully they answer. That'll be awkward.
Yeah.
I've got 17 missed calls from my daughter.
I reckon I'll be out in the deck having a beer, I reckon. Maybe not, it's raining.
How's the sound? We good, guys?
Hello.
G'day, Melanie. It's Scott from Smartkits Australia. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, Melanie, do you know why I'm calling you?
Yes.
You are the winner of this year's 2022 I Built It Smarter photo competition.
Well done. Well done. Sensational. I can hear tears.
I'm just crying.
I thought I could hear tears.
I'm crying.
I'm actually choking up. I'm struggling a bit with that.
We are so grateful. Thank you.
You guys have done an absolutely incredible job, and a real credit to you, both Melanie and Andrew. Your structures were such a standout for us, and we unanimously scored yours the highest, all three of us independently without having spoken to each other as well. So you guys absolutely nailed it.
10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys have been great to deal with throughout the whole process, and we recommend you guys so much to different people, and we'll definitely be shouting your name from the rooftops now.
Well, 25K will buy you a lot of friends.
We're actually planning for my 40th birthday next month, and it's going to be one hell of a party there.
I'm looking forward to seeing my invite in the mail.
Me too.
I'll text you my address after we finish. Hey, guys, Aimee, what did you think about Melanie and Andrew's structure?
Oh, Mel, Andy, you guys have just smashed it. When I saw it, I was like shaking opening it because it just looks magical, and you've done such a good job with the area, the barbecue. It seems like a great place to hang out. Bring all your mates over, invite us over, we'll come around, we'll split the money and we'll be happy.
That's a typical plumber trying to extract a little bit more cash for the project. Yeah. Keith, what were your thoughts?
Great design, difficult build, very high posts. I presume you had a hand putting the posts in, guys?
Yeah. We had definitely a few mates over to get that up.
But I'd be proud to have that structure on the block. I think it's beautiful. It's made your backyard look so good. It matches the facade so well, and very, very well done. Congratulations.
We busted our butts to renovate that house it was just an old 1950s house. We did it in 6 months, and we worked our butts off, but once that roof went up, it just made it all worthwhile. It just finished it off.
Yeah, that's incredible. We love renovation, and it's part of what we are committed to at Smartkits Australia. We don't want to throw old things away. We want to rebuild, we want to renovate, and we want to refresh, and that's a big part of our passion as a business, and it's what we do really well. We're committed to that, and you guys absolutely exemplified the can-do attitude, the DIY focus, and real credit to you. And look, one of the best structures I've ever seen in all the years that I've been doing this. And yeah, you guys got a vote from 10 points from me as well. So all three of us were absolutely blown away. Guys, you will be hearing from us shortly. I'm looking forward to doing a drive down. I'd love to come and see you and meet you and crack that coldie.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. Guys, thanks very much for being a part of I Built It Smarter this year. Have you got anything final to say?
Just what we said in our entry, Smartkits made our house a home.
Well done, Smartkits.
Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoy this moment. You are well-worthy winners.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and we'll be in touch later on.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm shaking.
Oh,
That was
that
great.
was so sweet.
That was great.
That was so sweet.
That was great.
Oh.
All right. So, guys, I believe we're almost at the pointy end of the competition here. We've just got a couple of quick giveaways as far as merchandise goes. Guys, once this live feed is up on the... Is this a run sheet I'm meant to be looking at?
There you go.
Yeah. Plumber casually strolls in with the rules. Yeah, well done, Ray. And look, it's been an absolute pleasure to be up here with you two. You've got a great sense of humour, and I was a bit intimidated about sharing the stage with you, but thanks for making it comfortable.
Mate, you're
for
great,
me.
mate. You're great.
I really appreciate it. You guys have actually been part of the spirit of the competition. I wish I could give you some more money, but anyway. But we've got a little bit more to give away because we always do more at Smartkits. As you know, we go above and beyond. We are going to give away $1,000 to one person who shared. There were 125 of the entries on our social media feed, and this one person shared every single one of them to his own personal socials and shared it with his mates, and they shared it, and the reach was magnificent. And I've seen your name pop up in our in the feed and all the rest of it. Marty Hazelman, congratulations, mate! $1,000 coming your way. Marty, I hope you're watching because it was a real pleasure to share that with you. I've been seeing your name come up on our stuff for years, mate, and thank you for your support over that period of time. Really cool to give it to you. Yep. Marty Hayes, $1,000 cash. Yep, good job. Now, we also decided to give away $1,000 to one person who liked one of those 125 entries on our timeline. We had thousands of votes, and poor Megs was in the background writing names down into the spreadsheet like crazy. Then we ran it through the calculator, and we came up with Sarah J. We're giving you $1,000 as well, and we'll be in touch with you to give you that prize.
Go, Sarah.
The competition has gone from strength to strength. 44 entries the first year, just under 90 the second year, 125 this year. $50,000 prize pool, courtesy of the Lysart, Blue Scope Lysart guys over here. Once again, thank you very much, guys. Now, we want everyone to be a winner. It's not fair that not everyone gets a prize these days. So I'm giving $100 Bunnings voucher to every single person who entered the competition this year. Well done, congratulations. All 125 of you guys, regardless of whether you won a prize or not, will also get a $100 Bunnings voucher. Thank you for everything you've done for our business and the support. And we love just working with you guys. You are literally, we couldn't ask for we have the best customers in the world. You're innovative, you're creative, you can-do people, you inspire us every single day to be better at what we do. So we say thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in and to all of you guys out there as well. We will also be giving away some Warfighter merch. Don't let me forget about the Warfighter merch. Yep. So when this live feed is posted to our timeline, you'll get the opportunity then to write Warfighter in the comments to get some fantastic Warfighter merch. We'll be giving away a bunch of packs. And I believe the Due South guys have also thrown us some merch as well. So if you write Warfighter or Due South, you go in the running to get a prize pack of that merchandise. Have I forgotten anything?
Well, I just want to say from me and Keith, thank you guys so much. Like, watching Smartkits grow from where they are and where they are now, it's just been amazing. And if you want a patio, you want a pergola, whatever you want, seriously, get onto them, have a look. You can do it yourself. They will run you through everything. And I'm so stoked to be here. Thanks so much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
fantastic.
thanks very much, Keith. Appreciate it.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys are credibility in the industry. We look up to you. We respect and we love what you guys do. Aimee, you're a mad advocate for women in trades, which we really, really love. You know, half of our customers are women. There's no doubt about that. We deal with the ladies every single day. And, you know, you guys are often the drivers behind this. We know that you're out there lifting the roof sheets and holding the posts straight. Probably getting yelled at sometimes as well.
Shouting out the orders.
Shouting out the orders, absolutely. Probably reading the instructions.
Correct.
You know, because I know how it rolls in my house. I'm just going to dig in and rip it apart. Yeah. So shout out to you guys. And okay, some special mentions before we kick off today. Shout out to the Smartkits crew. Thank you so much, guys.
Sensational, guys.
Good job, guys.
Every single structure we've seen today, every single structure has come from this collective group, and we couldn't be prouder of you as well. Thank you very much. The guys from Paramount Productions, you guys, second year in a row running this live feed for us. We are so grateful for what you do. You nailed it last year. This year looked amazing. The studio setup, incredible. ProCam, you guys, this amazing studio working in conjunction with Paramount to create it. You've absolutely nailed it. It's a beautiful location. A real credit to you. You really helped us step up the game this year. Gave us some credibility, because I think if I'd have filmed this on the GoPro with these two guys, I think they would have looked at me a little bit sus when they rolled in the door. So thank you so much for what you've done as well. And these are great companies. You guys should check them out as well. We'll link to them in our timeline when this video is posted too. And last but not least, I want to say a really special thank you to, can I bring her up here? Can we get her in the shot?
Yeah. Well done, Megan. Well done. Megan, the girl behind the levers. The girl who I was texting at 5 o'clock this morning, making changes at 5 a.m, who was up at midnight writing scripts and organising things. Megan, you've done an amazing job. This credit to you for organising all of this. The coordination of this type of stuff is not easy. You do the videos, you do the socials, you do the graphic design. You make us look amazing, and we're incredibly grateful to you. Thank you very much. I don't believe I've missed anyone except for you guys. Once again, thank you so much for your support. I can't believe we're at the end of this thing. It's gone so quick. It's like bang, bang, bang. Guys, thank you very much for everything. We'll continue to supply the highest quality, Australian-made, prefabricated home improvement kits all over Australia. It's what we do best. It's what we love doing. We're passionate about it. We wake up. We want to sell Australian steel, support Australian industry. Don't buy imported products. Let's run with Australia. We've got the best steel industry in the world. Let's support it. Yeah.
And I'm out.
Well done.